look at the situation and realize that it's worse than it's ever been before. How did I get myself into this mess when I was doing the right thing?
If you bounce back out of this situation, you will not be the same.
Do you need to look for it? If you don't have it, then you need to read about it. If you don't have it, you need to have
of transformation so that he can change you.
As believers, we have been taught, we have been trained, groomed, and conditioned that we're supposed to handle adverse situations differently than others do. But presently, I'm struggling to wrap my mind around what's going on. And it leads me to think about Joseph, as he had done nothing wrong, and he was tossed into a pit. He was placed into a prison without being wrong. There's an injustice that's going on, and you feel like you're slammed up against the wall and don't know how to act and don't know how to respond, and you want to be as carnal as possible, but you're holding on to the spiritual side in you and God that is anchoring your soul. You don't know what to do or where to go. You look at the situation and realize that it's worse than it's ever been before. How did I get myself into this mess when I was doing the right thing? Joseph found himself in that same situation. He ran from a situation with Potiphar's wife that he was doing the right thing and still found himself in a prison. We look at society now and disease is rampant and we're dealing with racism and prejudice and bipartisan politics, and as Christians we are divided and we're not unified anymore, and we've taken the petty and we're not looking powerful. We have to realize that God knows all and he sees all, and there's not one person to blame for all that's going wrong. There needs to be a systemic change. And to cause a systemic change, we have to look inside of ourselves and define our role in this system and make that change so we can change the system that we're in. Joseph realized it wasn't his fault, but God is going to use me for greater purposes. He was able to be in there and prosper where he was. God is going to take that pit, that prison that you're currently in, and allow you to prosper in a place where people thought you would fail. He's building you up to be better, to be stronger than you've ever been before. And even though it hurts, even though it doesn't feel good, we will get through this. And when we come out of this, we'll be better than we were when we started this whole situation. All we can do is to make sure that we rely on the one who created us. Our Creator understood the creation before he formed it. Yes, there is hurt in the world. Yes, there is pain going on right now. No, it's not a time to blame somebody else, but it's a time for us to join hands, look towards heaven, and call on God for an answer. He knows, he hears, he understands, and God will deliver on time. We just have to be patient and let God perform his perfect work in us. And in the end, you will see that all those people who thought that you would fail would have to come to your graduation. They're going to have to come and see you celebrated. They're going to have to understand that God purposed you for more. Their words couldn't stop you. Their actions couldn't stop you, nor could their thoughts. You were purposed for better, and God will take your pit and perform his purpose. I understand. He understands. And we're going to get what God has for us. You've gone as far as you can go on your own. Why not let God carry you the rest of the way? Give your life to God. Turn it over to him and watch him do something with it that you could never imagine. Life will never be the same once you let Christ in to your heart. I'm telling you now, be blessed, be a blessing, be safe, and we'll see you next week.